I'm Rachelle Plaas.
And I'm Stephen Grinbergs.
And we are Australian National Ballroom Dancing Champions. I took ballet lessons when I was 3 and my ballet teacher decided to quit, so I was left without any dancing to do. My dad actually worked with a lady who was involved in dancing, and she suggested that I take some classes just around the corner from where we lived. So I went along and joined the kids class and have been dancing ever since.
And I started dancing because my mum would often disappear on a Friday night to do some social dancing, and I just asked her, "Where are you going on a Friday?" And she said to me, "Oh, I'm going to dance lessons." So I was like, "Okay, can I come along?" And she let me go along to watch for a bit. And I think I kept going back for about 3 or 4 times. I think they must have been feeding me lollies and Coke. And then one of the girls, about 3 weeks later, a student teacher, got me up to dance. And from there I did a couple of adult classes and then just went on to do some kids classes and then eventually competed. And that's where we are today.
We've been dancing together for 8 years now. We were junior champions in Australia. We were also youth Australian champions, and now we're currently Australian amateur champions. So we've gone up through the ranks together pretty much.
Since we were 13 and 14, really?
Yes, started dancing together when we were 13. So we've been dancing together for
8 years.
Yeah, so it's been fun.
For me, I just enjoy the feelings, the music, dancing with Rachelle, and just the whole journey really, from having lessons in classes, private lessons that we have with our coaches, the competition as well, practice, shows. I like the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like we're always constantly learning, which is really good because our minds are always working. So even when we're not in the studio, if we're at home, we're still thinking about the dancing, which is, I think, something that won't ever go away. I think we'll always be thinking about dancing. It's in our blood.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Now, some of you that were watching from early on may have noticed the mistake, and I uploaded a video that, well, I didn't upload, I selected the wrong option, and I showed you last week's results video, and I noticed my mistake. I thought the music was a bit strange. I didn't think that was what I'd already scheduled for this evening, but then there we go. But hopefully it was all right. Just a minute late. There we go. I mean, normally we're so slick, aren't we? Like my hair is this evening. Like my hair.
I don't like that.
I know. I did it slight. Don't look in the mirror. Don't look in there and do it because you'll mess it up. Because you'll be looking and you'll go the wrong way. No, it was very fluffy, and I thought I'll put a little bit of product in it because it was so fluffy, and I messed it up.
You should just ruffle that bit.
Oh, don't. Oh, go on, do it. Oh no, stop it.
Oh, stop it. Keep still.
Oh, go on. Once again, welcome to great television here from Dizzy Feet Dancing. What you?
I don't know. I'm just.
You've messed it up completely now.
I think that looks better though.
How about if I just do that? There we go. How's that? Just that a bed look. Yeah. So people that are just tuning in, Kelly didn't like my hair, so I've had to redo it. And there's a thing on the screen. A little bit of water on the screen. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening from me, James, and it's good evening from Kelly. Say good evening, Kelly.
Good evening, Kelly.
There we go. Another bumper evening of quiz, fun, and frivolity we have for you. And we're just checking the logins here. Who's in? Who's in tonight?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 teams. Now there's more than that playing.
There are. So, come on. I know some people are definitely here. Team GKN have messaged already to say that they are here.
Okay. Wise guys.
Good evening, wise guys.
Deacons, Imena,
Motivated.
Have you changed your hair colour? No, I've done nothing. Done nothing. No. I think when I straighten it, it looks a different colour to when it's slightly curly. Basically, I washed it and I haven't straightened it.
I don't like what you've done to my hair here at all, Kel.
Look better. Fine Pro Shoulders, good evening. Car Dancers, good evening. Agatha Quisty, good evening. Team Brighton, good evening. Tequila Mockingbird, good evening. Too Hot to Foxtrot, evening. Good evening, Mighty Ones from the Hungry Hawks. Oh,
well, it's getting a bit long now. It is getting a bit long.
Blend with Beauties, hello! I'm copying what everyone's saying.
Okay, you do that, Kel. You do that. I can't do my hair
Russian
at all.
Russian here.
Okay.
Not Russian here. Don't.
I wish I'd not done anything with it now at all. Hang on. Oh, getting it wrong. That's it. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be no good as a weather girl.
It was better the way I did it.
Oh, shut your face.
It was. You look.
Don't touch me.
You look silly now.
I don't care.
Oh, you always say that.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh no, don't touch me.
5 rounds this evening. 5 rounds, as always. 5 rounds. The first 4 rounds are traditional, normal, 10-question rounds. There are a couple of questions where you might get 1 or 2 extra points.
Motivated.
But there's no rounds with double points or anything like that, because we
they're
do
all
have
the same amount of
they're
points.
they're all approximately. You know, there's 1 or 2 questions that might have 2 answers.
So you don't have to worry about one being worth 40 points and then
No.
doubled.
So
leave it alone.
So we need to know now which one is your Joker round. I will recap which is your Joker
Except for round 5.
Round 5 is not.
You can't choose round 5 as your Joker round.
Round 5 is different this week as well. It's different round this week.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say any more about it, but it's different. It's not a true or false or a or B sort of answer question this week. It's different. But I will tell you the names of the rounds now so that you can have a little think about what you want to choose as your Joker round. So round 1 is Something's Not Quite Right Here. Something's not quite right here. Round 2 is All the King's Horses. All of them. All the King's Horses. Round 3 is Minty Fresh. Minty Fresh, Kel.
Minty.
And round 4 is What Was That? What was that? What was
choose
that?
Any of those 4 as your Joker round.
And just as a little heads up, round 5 is Know Your Boundaries.
But you can't choose.
That's not a Joker round. You can't choose that as a Joker round. I wanted to do it as a Joker round, but Kelly said no.
I said no.
There we go. So those are your 4 rounds that you can choose from for your Joker. If you could all tell me your Joker rounds now, so that we get those in early.
So we've got 4. 4 have chosen. 5 have chosen. Hi, Milton Jones, Imana said.
Yeah,
and
I'm not quite Milton Jones. He's a funny guy, though. It's a funny guy.
I don't know who it is.
He's a funny guy. I'll have to show you.
It's lost on me.
I'll have to show you. This is going to have to move because it keeps vibrating.
They're all coming in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10.
The shadow of your smile. Joker on Something Not Quite Right.
Okay.
That's round 1, round 4, round 1.
Nearly there, I think.
We are. Who have we not got in tonight? Kel, if you scroll down, you'll see from last week or previously who hasn't checked in, and we can shout at the screen to make them. So Stompy Feet, obviously. Stompy Feet were really consistent, and they haven't been in for a couple of
They've
weeks.
fallen off the bandwagon.
Yeah, barn dancers. Yeah, that's working. There we go. I think we're back.
YouTube is buffering, I think.
Yeah, there we go. We're back. I don't know what happened there. That was very strange.
We're back.
Sorry about that, everyone. The program that we used to do all the streaming just seemed to crash.
Yep.
Yeah, it seemed to crash.
So I had a load of messages from you all to say that we'd gone, and you all came through so quickly I couldn't reply to any of them, so thank you.
I'm leaving my hair like this now. Don't touch it.
Fine.
Okay?
You've
Don't
got a
touch
little
it.
antenna, but
I don't care.
that's quite endearing.
It is. It's like Mr. Majika. You won't know who Mr. Majika is.
No idea.
No. Okay, so
Hopefully we won't crash again.
no, that was very odd. It's never done that before. This program's never crashed before. We've had issues with the internet, of course, but not
Wasn't
crashed.
the internet this time?
No, it wasn't the internet. The internet is still blue. The box is over there, and it's still blue.
Your face is getting a bit red.
Mine? Yeah, high blood pressure. Living with you. No, it's the sun. I didn't get any sun today.
No, because it was raining today.
It was. I had to cool down upstairs. I had to have a shower this morning. Normally, I do my insanity workout, and then I go outside, just sit in the sun, bake a little bit, dry off, and then get changed again, ready to do the lockdown workout. But I couldn't do that today, so I had to actually physically have a cold shower. I was so sweaty. How sweaty was I?
James
Oh, so
James
sweaty.
looks like he's been out in the rain, like a proper downpour when he works out.
Yeah, that's good. Should we make a start?
Yeah.
Let's make a start.
I think we've got everyone's jokers round, so
Let's make a start. So, here we go. Round one. Something's not quite right here. So, this round is an odd one out round. So, you've just got to tell us which is the odd one out.
It's multiple choices.
It's multiple. Well, of course, it's multiple
Oh yeah.
choice.
I just realised.
Yeah,
what
you got
I'd
to
said.
choose the odd one out
I'm sorry.
in the list that you encounter. Okay.
I'm partly blonde, you know. So
So, if you could all write round one to make sure that I know it's round one, just makes it easier when I come back to mark it later.
and if it is your joker round, then just write
Yes.
round one joker.
We've got everyone's joke around, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, everyone seemed to.
Okay. Good. So if you can write round one, that would be super duper. Here we go with question number 1. Yellow, green, blue, red.
Which is the odd one out?
We should have had a little witty ditty for that.
Little jingle.
Which is the odd one out?
Yeah, one of those royalty-free ones. Then you don't have to worry about.
Well,
The
yeah, but
copyright
I'd play it
situation.
every time I pressed the button, and it would have got people got very
True.
frustrated with
Yeah.
it.
You'd have to have a different jingle every time, wouldn't you?
You would,
10
yeah.
questions, 10 jingles. That's a lot to find, isn't it?
Yeah. Yellow, green, blue, red.
Yellow, green, blue, red. Yellow, green, blue, red. I could just keep singing that.
No, you're not, because you're not going to give them any clues whatsoever.
That doesn't give a clue.
Could do, could do. You
I
don't
don't
know, you
think so.
see, you don't know. You don't even know the answer.
I do.
Maybe you do.
I helped you with this one, I believe.
I believe you might have done. You might have done. Good evening, Mother. Playing at home. She says she does the exercises as well.
Really?
Yeah, she can get her leg up past her head now.
Wow.
Only one of them. The other one doesn't move very well at all, but the other leg she can get up past her head.
Brilliant. Okay. I think we've got everyone's answers for that one.
Oh, wait. Should we move on?
Hang on. No, not quite.
Not fine pair of shoulders, all these sun lovers.
Just a couple of you.
There's no immediate rush because I'm actually just going to press the click.
There could be a delay, couldn't there?
There could be a delay. So let's move on to question number 2. Cha-cha-cha, foxtrot, rumba, waltz.
Which is the odd one out?
Cha-cha-cha, foxtrot, rumba, waltz.
Which is the odd one out?
There you go. We're such a team. We are such a team.
That could get annoying, couldn't it, if we kept doing it?
Yeah, we might lose viewers. But what have you been doing today, Kel? Because I've really hardly seen you again.
Not much, if I'm
No.
honest.
Lazy day.
I've not been very good this week at all. So
No.
we're trying to get back into homeschooling. Of course, we've got out of that routine. Now I'm trying to get back into it, and it's not going well. Part of me is just, I think I've got proper, what I call lockdown fatigue, where I've just, I don't know, can't be bothered.
I do
Can't be
sympathise.
bothered with anything, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm struggling. Therefore, Ella's loving it because she's hardly doing anything. We've done a little bit today, but not much.
Yeah.
And we've virtually the first couple of days this week we didn't do anything.
Well, I've been in the office working again. Obviously.
Yeah. You lock yourself away in the little man room.
Yeah, I put a bit more effort in this week. A little bit more effort.
Into what?
Into this quiz this
I'm
week.
looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to one later.
Are you?
Yeah.
Which one? Ah, yeah.
Yeah, because Ella and I.
Are you going to join me for the results show?
No,
No, you don't join me for the results show, do you?
It's hard, isn't it? 'Cause
It
it's
is.
kind of,
Yeah.
although we're not away from Ella, it's like 2 nights away from Ella. leaving her downstairs.
There's a nice variety of answers for this particular question. What I would it's difficult, of course, to get your reasonings behind why, because there could be quite an explanation. But if you feel like you want to explain your answer, that would be great when it comes to the results show.
Should we move on?
Should we move on?
I think we're
Let's.
pretty much there.
Question number 3. Guatemala, Bolivia, Paraguay, Ecuador. That was a song. You wouldn't have got that necessarily.
No.
What's it? What's vibrating? Is that my phone?
Your head.
No, it's this one. I don't understand. They're all coming up on there, and yet this still vibrates here as well. I'll turn it off.
Well, you don't really... Oh, yeah, I've got them on here. You don't need them, do you? James, we've got about 6 gazillion tablets,
Things.
laptops,
I know, it's ridiculous.
computers, and
Well, it's
phones.
not. Well, it's useful. It's useful.
And I'm not exaggerating. We do seem to have a gazillion.
Gazillion? Is that even a word?
No, I made it up.
There we go. I think a sneeze is coming. Just to warn you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, my hay fever's been much better today because it's raining, I guess.
Hmm.
The last few days, really bad hay fever.
Yeah.
You in particular, haven't you?
Yeah, I have actually. At least my knee's all right today. Didn't give in. Soon to see how it is tomorrow when I go for a run again.
Everyone was asking James how his knee was. I didn't even bother to.
It's well, you know, I'm a machine.
He came home and said how he'd hurt his knee. I was like, oh, right, okay, here's a nice pack.
I was really frustrated because I wanted to get back in time to make my my protein shake
Smoothie.
before you started.
Yeah, I thought you were a long time.
And I had to blimmin' walk back, and I was very happy. When you get 2.5 miles away, walking 2.5 miles takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's tedious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone have a long answer then. That's interested.
Well, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
Just know how they came to their answer. To conclude to the whatever.
Pardon you?
Excuse me. We had burgers tonight. Burgers.
We had our dinner before the quiz.
Burgers.
We had a quick dinner.
Burgers.
Otherwise we're starving by the end of this.
Burgers without any meat in it whatsoever.
They are really yummy.
Delicious.
Love them.
Absolutely delicious. They even bleed a bit, don't they?
No, they're just juicy.
Juicy. A bit like me.
But it's not red.
Question number 4. Paris, Tokyo, Sydney, Ottawa.
Which is the odd one out?
Paris, Tokyo, Sydney, Ottawa.
Which is the odd one out?
One of them. One of them's odd. And one of them's out. Well, they're both. It is the same one. It's odd and it's out. Wow. Not sure.
Not sure what that means. I think he's being silly.
Yeah.
It's been known.
I wouldn't mind doing this, you know, in I don't like the idea of Zoom, to be fair, but it would be good if we could see all the teams, wouldn't it? It would be good, especially on the results show. So I can say, now you answered this, why? Like I'm at school with them all. Stand up, Babs and Co. Now your answer, Babs and Co, was this, why? I said stand up, Babs and Co. Oh, you are standing up.
I think that could be a recipe for disaster.
You missed what I said then.
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah,
I stopped
I
listening.
told Babs and Co to stand up.
Oh.
And then I said, come on, Babs and Co, stand up. I said stand up. Oh, you are.
I'm sorry.
Poor little Linda.
I'm sorry, Babs.
Poor little Linda. At least she didn't get...
Luckily, I don't think she takes any of what you say.
Well, I think she quite likes being a
to
pocket
heart.
rocket. Cheeky... Oh, cheeky LOL.
Cheeky.
Yeah. Well, it's lucky, of course, that she's not crazy, Linda.
Oh, don't say that. You're not allowed to say crazy.
Yeah, no, but I don't think she follows us anymore.
Okay.
She didn't like that very much. I was fine. She just asked me not to call it to her. But everyone else was calling her. Anyway, moving on.
Well, perhaps you told them as well.
Yeah. Maybe.
Doesn't matter. We're not easily offended, are we, around here?
We are not. We are not.
Life's too short for that, isn't it?
Quite. Have we got enough of the answers there? I think we have.
I think we
Question
have,
number
actually.
5.
We've got a couple coming in. But
Spectre,
Right.
Casino Royale, GoldenEye, Quantum of Solace. Spectre, Casino Royale, GoldenEye, Quantum of Solace.
Which is the odd one out?
Thank you very much.
I've got a part to play tonight, haven't I?
Well done.
Yeah.
You've actually become useful.
Normally I just sit here.
You're in a jumper tonight, Kelly.
Well, I thought it'd be cold, but I forgot that it's always hot in this room.
Well, this room's full of equipment, and of course, the hottest thing in this room is me, of course, and I do
yeah,
generate
I
a
see
lot
that.
of heat.
You do sweat.
Not when I'm doing the quiz.
No, but
I did get a little bit sweaty, well, slightly moist perhaps, when I realised that the wrong video was playing.
slightly moist.
But it's easily done, isn't it? I mean, big broadcasters press the wrong button from
Some
time
people
to
get
time.
offended by the word moist.
I quite like the word moist. Moist.
Oh, you idiot!
We're going out of focus now.
Has that worked?
No,
Or has it?
that hasn't worked. No, it hasn't worked.
That hasn't worked. Normally it works.
No,
What's going on?
Because your hand doesn't exist. I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Let's zoom in a bit as well, shall we? There we go. Done it. All right, get out of it. Get out of it.
I'm just amusing myself.
There we go. No, you're slightly out of shot now, Kel, if you lean forward too much. We want to keep you in shot, don't we? You're the talent.
No, not really.
James generates a lot of hot air.
Yes.
Yes,
He does.
you're not wrong. Well, Paul DeBeck and Kelly Bowen, moist. I love that word.
Yeah, I like it, especially when referring to cake.
Moist.
A nice moist.
I believe that Blenworth Beauties doesn't like it at all.
she's blocking it out, I'm sure. Blocking her ears.
Yeah.
Never mind. It is only a word.
It is.
Here we go.
Im and are typing.
I think
Im
we're
and
pretty
are
much
typing.
there then
I
after
think
that.
I'll let them finish their typing and then we're going to move on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, next one. Question number 6. Femur, tibia, radius, fibula.
Are all types of what? No. What's the thing? Which is the odd one out?
What's the round? Kel? What are we doing?
I can't remember what I'm doing.
You've only had a half a gin and tonic with cucumber.
Cucumber. Then I use it on my eyes after. No, I don't. Perhaps I should.
What is it that gin is? Gin and
It's
vodka are the same, aren't they? Is that right?
Yeah.
What's
But this has, I think, juniper berries
right? Okay,
in it. But then they mix it with other things as well.
they do. There's all sorts of different kind of gins out there. Our shop down the road, which is currently closed still,
We missed that.
they've got loads of different ones.
What did you miss, Blenwood Beauties?
Moist, I think you
We're
missed.
just talking about the word moist.
The fact you don't like the word moist, and your head's out of shot again, Kel. Moist.
Moist.
I do that. There you go. Now you're. Hang on. Got to centralise it. There we go. Equal distance between our ears and the side of the picture.
Moist. There you go. There's the proper phonics for moist. Moist.
Lost some. We've got a yellow light on this.
That usually comes back though pretty quickly.
We've got a yellow light. We've dropped a couple of frames as well.
Oh.
I'm going to just move this.
Have you moved it?
No, I'm going to move it even further. I had to move it a bit closer because of the printer. But the further that way it goes, the better it seems to be.
It's got a red light now.
What has? No, it
That
hasn't.
thing. That's
It's orange.
red.
That's orange, you
Oh,
spanner.
Okay.
Like your hair.
I call it red. Blendworth Beauties has a green face. Moist, 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 moist.
You want to have a cocktail, gin, vermouth, and Aperol. Aperol with or without tonic or lemonade.
Gin, vermouth, and Aperol. That sounds nice. What do you call that? Oh, Abby is impressed with Kelly's phonics. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. I feel so much more knowledgeable since the homeschooling thing.
Why is it not got a blue light? Very odd. It's been a blue light for so long. And all of a sudden it's gone orange. Anyway, we won't worry about that for the moment. Let's move on. It'll knock your socks off.
Knock your socks off. Don't try and dance afterwards. Well,
maybe it will help. If you haven't seen some of our classes, some of the classes that we teach and the people we teach, we might need that. Question number 7. Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, a Bugatti.
one of each. Sorry.
Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini,
I'm not
Bugatti.
really that
Well, I've
much
started with one.
I'm not really
I'm
that
going
much
to move
of
on
car
to a
buff.
Ferrari next.
It's
Then I'll
you.
have a Lamborghini. Then I'll finish off with a Bugatti.
No, I'm not going to allow that.
If I was able to, you of course would allow me
If you
to.
were able to buy all those cars, I'd be like, what are you not telling me?
Well, that's not the moment, is it?
I'm joking, you plonker. What's wrong with you?
I don't think I'd want a Ferrari, actually.
I get the impression that the two in the middle, at least, have a lot of problems. That's my impression.
Ferraris are particularly... Well, you can't use them every day, really. They're not an everyday car. And
Imagine that.
Lamborghini's kind of the same as well, really. Whereas a Bugatti, you can, because you can have a Bugatti GT.
So it's reliable.
Yeah, they use them every day. It's a more of an everyday car. You can have a yeah. What's the other one called?
What, in Bugatti?
They have a 4-door one as well, don't they? A big 4-door Bugatti, which is nice as well, like a Rolls Royce sort of thing, but it's got like a 6.7 litre V8. Quite nice actually. I do quite like them, and they're quite cheap considering for what you get. They just lose their money.
I'm just loving it.
Driven by
That's cool.
Porsches, driven by drivers with bad hairdos. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Clearly it's not me. Don't touch me. Uh-oh, look out. Look out.
Someone's coming. Either that or she's just chasing the cat around the house. It's one or the other.
We're not chasing.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they hear that.
Oh,
she knows what we're
she's
talking about her.
got ears like a blimmin' whatever.
Fox.
In your room.
No, you're not.
You're too close. You're in the bathroom.
Come here.
No, I'm not.
What are you... No, don't tell me what you're doing.
I'm a ghost.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We've got a ghost in the house.
Okay.
Might need to send someone round.
Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Right. Not get a BMW
Get a
over a
BMW.
Porsche. Maybe not. Question number 8. Leicester, Blackburn, Manchester United, Tottenham.
Oh, which is the odd one out?
Which is the odd one out? Da-di-di-da-da-da.
Oh, hello. Someone's entered the room. Under the chairs.
Someone should be in bed.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I got no chance of getting her in bed.
Say, Ella. Say good evening, Ella. You know what you're supposed to say. Say good evening, Ella.
Oh, come on. Sit down. Stop asking me to say your name.
I'm asking you to say good evening to everyone else that's watching. It's not for our person. It's not for our benefit.
Good evening, everybody, and good evening, not myself.
Good evening, not yourself. Okay.
She doesn't like it when you ask her to say good evening, Ella.
Why?
Because she finds it annoying, obviously.
Okay.
Because you say it every time.
And she doesn't
Well,
get
it's a routine, isn't it?
She doesn't get the joke.
Okay. All right.
It's
Okay.
no joke.
If it's not
So
logical, she's not having it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, a nice mixture of answers in this one, and the justification as well. I like.
If I had a sweet, I would do it.
I'm not bribing you with sweets.
No, I mean just like a sweet. I don't mean like.
How?
I mean like a sweet cuddle or a sweet kiss.
I can do that.
I
I
would
can
do
get,
it for like that.
I'll give you a sweet cuddle for sure if you come over here and say it.
And say,
Absolutely.
Good evening,
Yeah,
Ella.
but next time. Okay.
She drives a hard bargain.
Yeah. Okay, maybe next time then. Well, maybe in a month's time. Pardon?
That was mummy.
Oh, don't you dare blame me. Cheeky little minx.
That was the chair. Seriously.
Okay, they're going to move on now.
I'm trying to ask you something.
No,
Okay,
just a minute, because Daddy's got to do the quiz questions.
next question. Question number 9. Brown, Bunton, Smith, Adams.
Oh, which is the odd one out?
Brown, Bunton, Smith, Adams.
Which is the odd one out?
My mother's messaged. I used to tell prospective partners when you were young, don't touch his hair. I'm pretty sure that actually I've got a tryout video of someone touching my hair in a tryout video when I was trying out with a girl.
The teacher or the...
No, the girl.
The dancer, yeah.
And I went like that. Don't touch my hair. and I think my teacher at the time, I mean, said, oh, don't touch his hair.
I can
Yeah.
imagine that.
It's quite funny.
That way, it's not the other way around.
Oh, come here.
Well, you can go straight to bed then, Ella. If you're not going to play ball, if you're not going to be nice, you can go straight to bed.
5-year-old going poor.
All your moving around is affecting the autofocus as well.
Look at that little face down there. She's under the glow of the light as well.
Come here. Okay. You can stop that now. There we go. A sweet cuddle. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Have you got anything to tell everyone that's watching at home? No?
No.
That's a first.
Have you had a good day today?
Well, no, she's being silly. She's keeping her mouth closed.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Quite a
That's how I
variety.
speak, alright?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, no, it's
So I
not.
think that's question 9
That's
done,
like-
isn't
I
it?
think that's good to go.
Question 9. Let's move on to the last question in this round. Question number 10. Which is Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, George Clooney, Brad Pitt. Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, George Clooney, Brad Pitt.
Which is the odd one out?
Yes.
Oh, you look awful.
It's kind of like a devil child. Nana's watching as well, you know. Nana's there. Say hello to Nana and Grumpy. Is that how you say hello to them? Why have you got one hand over your eye? What?
Take your hand away from your eye. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing that, Ella?
I'm trying pretending to be a pirate.
Pirate. Why are pirates called pirates, Ella?
No, not that joke. You tell
Because
me.
they don't know the answer. Why are pirates called pirates?
Mummy says it.
Nope.
Nope.
You got to say it. Do that again then.
No, they
No,
can't.
You move Mummy's
you
mouth.
say it, and Mummy, you move
You
Mummy's
move
mouth.
my mouth.
But you say it.
You got to say it loud.
Yeah, but I don't need to because that can pick up any noise.
Oh, can it?
Like this.
Like little pops that you might do.
Yeah, little pops you do, little.
Mm.
If only, and
She
also,
did a good one
it's
during her
smell-o-vision
school
as well.
lesson.
They can smell it as well.
She did a good one during her school
Did
lesson.
she?
And do you know what she said to me? She said, lucky I was on mute. It was really fun.
Funny girl.
Oh, I don't know what they are.
How are we doing? Does everyone know what that?
A little bit
So when
overtired.
you've done, when you finished, if you'd like to write round 2, please, so I know you're finished with this particular round.
Go to sleep.
Okay, that's enough, Ella. Now that's enough because people have got to concentrate, and that includes Daddy. Daddy's got to concentrate.
You done here?
So we're on to round 2, which is all the king's horses.
So remember to let us know which one you want to joke around as we
You've
go
done it
through
again,
them
Ella,
as
haven't
well.
you?
She has. Come
Down
on,
you get.
get out. It's too hot. I've got to take my slippers off. I'm so hot.
Okay.
Oh, she wants a biscuit.
It's past her bedtime. She's had dinner. She's had a dessert, and now she wants a biscuit.
She's growing.
She's going to be growing in a certain place,
She's
I'm gonna be
5.
6 soon.
and you're going to have a big fat belly. If you keep eating biscuits. Well. Oh, don't close the door. See, this is what we're dealing with, a teenager.
She is like a teenager.
She's like a teenager.
Imagine when she actually is. We're in so much trouble.
It's going to be awful.
We're in so much trouble.
It's going to be awful.
I could hear that.
Right, round 2. So round 2, All the King's Horses, is all about the British monarchy. Ooh.
Shall I give her a biscuit?
If she behaves herself and sits down and be quiet for this round, she can.
You've got to earn your keep.
You've got to earn it, okay?
She's not going to earn it.
Well, if she doesn't, then she doesn't get a biscuit.
Then we're going to have tears.
Well, I tell you what, if she's a good girl, I'll get everyone at home that's watching to vote and say yes or no. Okay? You've got until question 5, Ella, to sit there and behave yourself quietly. And then if everyone at home thinks you can have a biscuit, they'll say yes or no. Okay?
She's overtired.
Up you get. Or do you want to put her to bed?
Would you like to go to bed? No. It's a face of desperation.
We've got to crack on with this now. Ella, do you want to go to bed? No? Do you want a biscuit? Sit up on the sofa then, please.
And sit nicely and quietly.
You've got until question 5.
Or go to your room and play. If you're bored.
You want to sit here? It's only 5 questions I've got to ask, okay? And if you're a good girl, you can have a biscuit, okay? But everyone's got to vote.
You can have those pillows if you want.
Put them on the floor. Then you've got the whole thing to lay on. Right, question number 1. That's not it. That's the last round. I'm not very good with my buttons tonight. Which year was Queen Elizabeth II born? Which year was Queen Elizabeth II born? No, that's it, Ella. That's it. That's all that's coming off.
No, not that big one.
There's no multiple choice here either, so you've got to come up with the answers. You've got to know these answers.
Oh, Ella, stop interrupting.
Be a good girl.
She's now laying on the floor.
That's okay. If she lays there still for
Where the
5
pillows
questions, then she may well.
But am I allowed to turn over?
As long as you're quiet, stop talking. You're already in trouble now because don't stop talking.
I feel like we're all in trouble, and we all need to be really quiet.
Yeah, you better watch it. Apparently, Agatha Christie says the same age as our house. Maybe the Queen built it. Was that a... Well, she's not getting a biscuit at the moment, is she? Because she's being silly.
Ella,
honestly, I think she needs to go to bed, actually.
why don't you go to your room and play for a minute? She's just bored.
I know she's... And why don't you take her to bed?
Because she's desperate for a biscuit now.
Go and have a chat.
No.
Question number 2. What are the names of the Duke of York's 2 daughters?
Give me a biscuit.
I've got to stand up then and they'll get my crutch right in the face.
Well, I don't want to do it. So I'm volunteering.
Excuse me, everyone.
I'll get her some milk and biscuits and I'll get
Oh, that's an idea. A good idea. Oh, I didn't see my crutch at all. Do you know what? The winners of this box, it's going to be decimated. And it's only going to be decimated by one particular biscuit. Because Ella will only eat one particular biscuit out of this pack. Which are these ones. The Viennese Wells. She won't eat anything else.
Viennese Wells, milk, bed.
Yeah, good idea.
Something free.
How are we doing? Nice answer, Brecon Beacons. Nice answer. Good evening, Katie Brown, if you're still there. Oh, the wise guys, you were only playing for the Viennese Wells, were you? Oh, shucks. Shucks. And my sister Sarah says that she's not like a teenager, hashtag just saying. No, I appreciate she's not like a real proper teenager, but she's the best thing the closest thing to a teenager we've got. I don't think she's anything like a normal 5-year-old, though, to be fair. I think we can move on. Let's move on. Question number 3. Where does the Queen spend her summer? Where does the Queen spend her summers? That was my phone that vibrated. I do apologise. They're all flying in now, all these answers. This was the round that I said may have a couple of different answers, more than one answer, sorry. So, providing you get them right, you might get an extra point. Why did that need an exclamation mark? Glenworth Beauties. I don't quite understand. Why do you need to put an exclamation mark at the end of that answer? Are you shouting? Well, at least you're not in caps. Right. Let's move on to question number 4. Which royal family was Prince Philip born into? Which royal family was Prince Philip born into? Oh, I didn't see the bit before. Ah, okay. I didn't see the question. I didn't see the answer before. That's why. That's why. Won't be long before I can show you some of the... Well, show you a recent video that I did last week. I think it's nearly ready to be uploaded to the masses. Although I don't think it's necessarily that relevant to those of you that come to us on a regular basis. But at least you can see some of my handiwork. Looking forward to the last couple of rounds on this quiz this week. I think they're quite exciting. Again, a bit more extra work has gone into it this week, so I hope it's appreciated. Did you enjoy the dances at the beginning as well? Some real old ones. They're 9 years old. We'll have to do some more of those dancer profiles as well. The idea is that originally we were going to do that for every single show couple that we had in. They would do a little interview as well, so you'd get to know a bit more about them. We only did it twice. It's time though, isn't it? You get people in, get them out. Okay, let's move on to question number 5. How many years have the Queen and Prince Philip been married? And I will give you one either way on this one. So one either side. I'm out of focus. Put your glasses back on, Brecon Beacons, because I'm not out of focus on my screen. It could be that the feed's gone a little bit slow or something. Hang on, not slow. It could be pixelated or something. Yeah, I'm a little bit pixelated on Facebook, it looks like. But that isn't my fault. That'll be Facebook's fault. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, it's better now. YouTube is absolutely fine, though, it looks like. So how many years have they been married? It's a long time, that's for sure. I think that's the last one of these. The little birthday present I had. So that was on the 19th of May. I've done quite well there. So I think we're all good with that one. Question number 6. What are the names of Kate, Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William's 3 children? What are the names of Kate, Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William's 3 children? And which of the beers would I recommend? Well, they're all pretty good, actually. They're all much of a muchness, I think, to be honest. They don't really taste a massive... There's not a massive difference across them. The lager's pretty good. Quite like the lager. It's a lot quieter without Kelly, isn't it? Isn't it? A lot quieter without her. Okay, let's move on again. I think we're quite good with that one. Question number 7. How many grandchildren does the Queen have? And I'm not giving you anything either side here. You've got to get it right. How many grandchildren does the Queen have? I do like seeing these answers coming in. It's almost like I can hear all of the cogs in your brains working. No, we haven't lost the sound. I was just very quiet. Okay, let's move on. Question number 8. What is the name of the church where Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got married? What is the name of the church where Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got married? Let's see how well you know your royal family. Although technically, I suppose they're not part of it anymore, are they? They've cleared off. What's the weather forecast for tomorrow? I do hope it's not raining again. Oh, it's raining again. Looks like it's raining for a long time. Not cold, but raining. Saturday's going to be colder, 15 degrees. What a pain in the bottom. Yeah, rain, rain, rain. Right until the middle of June. How delightful. How delightful. All those people on the streets are going to get so wet.
Wet.
Has she gone to bed?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. She's had a biscuit and her milk, has she? What do you mean, shush?
I don't know why I said that, because you've got to talk, obviously. Yeah, she's had a milk and biscuits. What's up?
No, nothing. Just looking at the answers coming in.
Ah, okay.
They're all. It looks as though they're all kind of into the monarchy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, doing better than you did.
I did all right.
You did okay. You did okay. Okay, let's move on. Got through those quite quickly. Question
That was the cat.
number 9. What date was Queen Elizabeth II's coronation? What was the date of Queen Elizabeth II's coronation? Did you know this one?
No, I think I got this one wrong. It was close.
Most of the people on this list were there. Most of them were there. They finished work early. They've got out of work early.
Rocked up.
Rocked up. Yeah, had a little look. Yeah.
Is your Fitbit... Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
It went.
Well, she's writing, isn't she?
Settle an argument. Is your watch Fitbit or Apple? It's a Fitbit.
Why would it be Apple?
I don't have
We
any.
don't own any Apple
I
products.
don't have any Apple products at all.
We're not fruity.
It's Fitbit.
Who said it was an Apple product?
Julian?
Probably. Probably.
She's only with Julian, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's a yawn coming in.
You've been back 2 seconds and I've already boring you.
Yeah. I think it's the air in
Thanks
here.
very
It's
much.
really hot.
Well, it is warm in here, isn't it? Again, hot stuff. I radiate such heat.
Because Ju said it was an apple. Sorry, Ju.
No, we don't have any Apple products at all of any kind.
I used to have an Apple iPod for a little while.
Yeah.
I had 2 actually, didn't I? I had the longer one and then I had the little itty bitty one.
Yeah.
And then I remember one day with the long one actually, I put it kind of in my waistband to go running with. This is before they came with little clips and stuff. And I sweated so much it killed it. It didn't work anymore.
It was for running, wasn't it? It was easy. But then we got smartwatches and stuff, didn't we?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So this is much better for running with.
yeah. And that was before the Apple Watch came out. I think we had a smartwatch, didn't we?
I don't know. I've had this a long time now. It runs out of battery really quickly now, so it doesn't perform so well. But it still does its job. I have to keep charging it.
It was a Christmas present, wasn't it?
No, it was a birthday present.
Birthday present, sorry.
From, I don't know, 2 or 3 years
I
ago.
got it at the airport, I think.
Yeah.
Cheap at the airport. See, might have been a knockoff. I got off some market in Asia. It's not. Question number 10. Where is Princess Anne in the line of succession? Where is Princess Anne in the line of succession? Funny word, that, isn't it?
That's the way you say it.
Succession.
Oh, don't.
What? I wasn't trying to be rude. If I was trying to be rude, I'd have done this. Succession. Sounds a little bit like an aftershave from Calvin Klein, doesn't it?
No,
Succession.
that's obsession.
I know it is. Succession by Calvin Klein.
They were really weird adverts, weren't they?
They were. I'll sort it out, Kel.
I like being able to fix it.
Can we fix it? No.
Do I get an extra point for guessing Fitbit? I don't think so. Do you?
No. Why on earth?
No.
Why on earth would you get an extra point for guessing Fitbit?
My gosh, you haven't been clicking on these to clear the...
No, I've been too busy sitting in silence, actually. And just watching them all come in.
Oops. There we go, I'm up to date now.
Hang on. That's the one I wanted to check, actually.
It's still coming in. I would guess. Oh, hang on. What, we've only done 2 rounds.
You've done 2 rounds, yeah. So when you're done with that, if you could write round 3, please, so I know you're ready to go for round 3.
Which is the round?
Round 4.
Ah, okay, so after this one.
Round 4.
It's the one I'm looking forward to seeing. Oh, or something else. Don't tickle me.
Wasn't planning to.
What?
Somewhere near the bottom. Okay, good stuff. Right. Where is Danny Dyer in line to the throne?
Who?
Danny Dyer. Didn't know Danny Dyer was actually royal, to be honest. I mean, he might be in the queue for the toilet. That's probably the closest you'll get to a throne.
Who's Danny Dyer?
Danny Dyer's an actor.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm really out of touch, aren't I?
Anyway, we're going to move on. So round 3 is Minty Fresh. Now, this round is a picture round. And you've got to decide who the teeth belong to. It's basically just pictures of teeth. And smiles. A little bit of a smile, but it's a Minty Fresh teethy smile. So you have to decide who it belongs to. We have to accept your first answer, Blendworth Beauties, and whether that's right or wrong anyway. And you've written the answer that you want after you've written round 3, which means it's null and void, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. He's really harsh about these things.
Well, I have to be. I've got to be. There's biscuits at stake, aren't there?
Not for long.
There's biscuits at stake. Is Costco open? I'm sure Costco's open. I can go and buy some more.
Are you really going to make that the prize?
No. I don't even know if it is. I've been sucking them all in for this.
They're waiting to see
what we should have
prize
done,
we're
we should have
gonna
done like a sweepstake. Everyone chips in a bit of money every week. And at the end of it...
get. Oh, a monetary prize.
Oh, that would be... Imagine that. Imagine if everyone had to pay a tenner every week. Imagine 20-odd teams every week paying a tenner. We've been doing this for 11 weeks now. That's an enormous prize. And then you'd never have seen us again. We'd have cleared off. Yes.
We'll come up with something. We'll come up with oh so tough.
What, the question or me, Brecon Beacons? The question or me?
Come on then.
Okay, let's go. Round 3. Let's crack on. So, who does this smile belong to? What's that?
I reckon Beacon said they would have cheated. 10 quid a week, I would have cheated.
Yeah, probably. So I think there's space actually to put these in between us. Oh, that's not it. I want to move that one. I want to move this one. Look at that. There we go. Perfect.
Ah,
In between us. Perfect.
rose between two thorns, eh?
Yeah, sweet. Oh, this battery's dying. Right. Leave that face alone.
I got a little can dancer. That's almost the rude finger.
Put your fingers down. Please stop it.
I'm trying to get my orientation with the camera being in reverse. Can't do it, can I?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult, yeah. And also very annoying. Very annoying.
Sorry.
Question number 2. Who dat? With a minty fresh smile. Not this one. Not this. Not that one. Don't look at that one.
Sorry. Oh dear. Not supposed to be distracting, are we?
Well, yeah, we are a little bit.
Are we?
Yeah.
So they get them
Yeah,
questions
exactly.
wrong.
I don't want them to get it all right, do I? These are all famous people, by the way. Very famous people. None of these are obscure. They're all very famous people.
I can't get on the right angle. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
No, I don't know what you're trying to do either. Did you not know that I was going to do that?
No.
Because you couldn't see the finger, could you? You didn't know when it was going to get bitten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Dear me.
Are we done with that one yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. No. We've still got quite a few answers coming in.
Still people thinking about it.
They are. They are.
Thinking. I have to say I had trouble with this round.
You did. You did.
A few different answers.
Yeah. Yes, it's not going to be
Keeps it interesting. Have you two been drinking all day? No, but I
No.
wish I had. No, I'm joking.
I've literally had just a can of lager. That's all I've had. This little baby
and
can
I've
of lager.
literally just had one gin and tonic. So
Yes. No, we have to entertain ourselves, you see, Blenheim Beauties, dealing with you lot. You know, we have to wind ourselves up
So,
into a sense of
when we start teaching
nuttiness.
again, we might become dependent. So we might have a little
Yeah.
flask.
No, I don't think so.
I'm joking. Oh my goodness, I'm joking.
I don't think so.
Have you not seen? Well, of course you've seen it. Strictly Boring.
Oh, yeah, Doug
The
Potter.
teacher always has.
Not Doug Potter. Doug Potter, yeah. Yeah.
The teacher always has a little.
What was his name?
Cabinet.
Doug, wasn't it Doug? It was Doug.
It was called Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah. The teacher has a little cabinet. No, but it was Shirley.
Doug Hastings.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Yes,
Doug Hastings.
that's right. Yeah,
Doug
'cause
Hastings.
Scott Hastings was the son.
Yeah.
Anyway, his mum, who basically did all the teaching, had this little cabinet between classes. She'd go in.
It has been known. Number 3. Minty Fresh. You can't do it, Kel.
I'm trying to cough it a smile. Not far off.
It's very difficult. Slightly crooked.
Yeah. And just the bottom lip though.
Yeah.
I can't do the correct side. I can't do it. Look at you.
I'm being silly.
Oh, some people are very quick on that one. Hot on it.
Hot.
Stuff.
Oh, you're as bad as your daughter, aren't you?
I'm just entertaining the
Yourself.
public.
You're not entertaining them at all. They're not looking at you. They're looking at the picture and writing stuff down.
They're coming in. It's taken a little bit longer, hasn't it?
It is. What are we going to do on a Wednesday night when this is all over?
Be dancing. I
Hopefully.
expect.
Hopefully. Yeah.
It's going to feel really strange, though, isn't it?
It is going to feel
Because
very
I think,
strange.
like, over this amount of time, so we're in month 3, aren't we?
Mm.
And they say it takes 3 months to change a habit consistently of doing something. So if you do something for long enough, it starts to
Wow.
feel like your new,
Don't say
habit.
it. Yeah, I'm glad you said habit.
not new normal.
Don't say it.
It does start to feel like a new habit. So, yeah. But, you know, if you think of, like, years and years of doing a habit, getting back into that wouldn't be
Yeah.
as difficult as, say, doing something for just a couple of months.
Well, we've taught on a Wednesday night for about 10 years. Every Wednesday night without fail. Pretty much every Wednesday
Yeah,
without
apart
fail.
from when we've been perhaps away or something. But, yeah.
So this is the longest period of time we've never worked for. Except when we were children. Question number 4.
Because we did a lot of child labour when we were
Oh, you,
children.
you were working at 14 in Australia,
I
weren't
was,
you?
yeah.
Down mine, weren't you? Down mine.
Took a canary.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Came up filthy dirty. Good old scrub. And you had to wait until your mum, your dad and your brothers had all had their baths.
Yep.
You had to get in after because you were the smallest child.
Yep. And the only
Shocking.
girl, yeah.
Filth. She came out dirtier than when she went in.
Let's try and do this one. That sounds quite wide.
Yeah.
It's really hard to try and fake someone else's smile.
Yes. It's quite. Yes.
I don't suppose actors who are playing other actors, like, you know, say actors that have died and then they portray their life in a new film. And that actor has to try and be them. Like they try and do their mannerisms, don't they? But they can't.
There's some actors that
That
can
would.
convert themselves, change themselves quite wonderfully. Actually, Christian Bale's one of them. That film that he did when he was Dick Cheney. We've seen that
yeah,
film.
you'd never
Amazing.
recognise him, would you?
Absolutely. He had to put on so much weight though to do it as well.
Yeah, but surely he had some prosthetics as well.
He did have he did, but there's a picture of him. He was a big fella. He put on loads of weight, and then he lost loads of weight for another film he did. What was that film he did? The Texas, was he in that film? The Dallas Buyers Club, was he in that?
No, that was
And
Matthew
then
McConaughey.
He lost loads of weight for that, didn't he, as well? But there was another boxer. A film called The Boxer with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I can't remember the name of that.
It was called The Boxer. I'm sure it was called The Boxer.
But he lost an awful lot of weight, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great actor. He's a great actor, him. Welshman as well, Welshman. That won't help. He's not a quiz question, so don't worry.
Welshman.
He's Welsh.
Oh, he's Welsh.
He's Welsh.
Right.
Okay, I think we're ready to move on from this one as well. Question number 5. That's a, hey, I'm not fake at all.
There's a little bit of tongue in that one.
Send us your best smile pictures to the usual address. With a bit of tongue in it. Oh no, we're going to get pictures now, aren't we? I should have said that. Oh, Hilary Warren joined us for once.
Hello, Hilary.
I don't know if she's still there, of course, because people can pop in and out of the watch parties, can't they?
That got a little bit warm. Quite a variety of answers on all of these.
Yes, there certainly is. I mean, between that one and that one, it's quite something as well.
They're different questions.
Oh yes, so they are. But even that one. Oh no, hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, they're different
question.
questions.
Yeah,
as
sorry.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That means either someone got it very wrong or very right. Ooh. It's just an interesting...
You're right. What are you doing with yourself?
Nothing.
Bored now. Don't touch me. I mean it. Don't touch me. It hurts. Very sensitive. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You're like the cat.
No, I'm not. I'm not that antisocial. I don't leave hair everywhere either. At the moment, I'm leaving a lot of clothes everywhere.
That's debatable.
Because I'm working out so much. I'm just working out so much.
Oh, you sound like an idiot.
I meant to sound like an idiot. Luckily, my knee's all right. My knee's okay. Thank you for everyone's concern yesterday and this morning. But it's all right. We'll see how it is tomorrow, though. I'm going for a run tomorrow. We'll see how it works. I might not go as far, just in case I have to walk back again.
Oh, goodness me.
We're going to move on. Question number 6.
I'm going to make it through, haven't I? Let's go that way. I can't do it. Slightly.
I just can't get ahead in the right place.
I need to grow some stubble for this one.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too difficult. It's far too difficult.
And there's not much of a top lip there, is there?
No.
Just pull back slightly. Got it.
There you go. I'm so glad
Nailed
you
it.
don't look like that.
So am I.
Yeah.
It's an interesting answer for that one.
It is. It is. I thought this one here was the answer to this one, which got me confused. But then I realised it wasn't. Of course.
So we can't tell you what people's answers have been.
No, it's a shame, isn't it?
It's tomorrow, Thursday. Another week
I mean,
just goes... As soon as Wednesday's done, it goes really quick, doesn't it?
See, if we were really efficient, you would mark this as we're going,
Oh no,
wouldn't you?
couldn't do that.
It's very easy. I'll just have to print off sheets. You just tick box. And then we didn't have to do Thursday night. No, we need to do Thursday night. They like their Thursday night. They like to wait a week, a whole evening.
Wait a week.
whole evening before they get the answers. Oh, I didn't show them the leaderboard, did I? I have to at the end tonight. When we're finished, I'll show you the leaderboard and how things stand.
Are we there yet?
No. Well, you're in charge of the questions here, and who's answered
No,
and
I'm
not.
not. I'm just clicking the
I
buttons.
think it does look as though most people have answered, actually. So let's move on to question number...
Yeah, I think that one
7.
actually.
I think it's number 7, isn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
number 7.
Nailed
You
it.
have, you've got a bit more stubble than him, though.
Nailed it.
Yeah, completely nailed it. Haven't you?
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
All quite different.
Yes.
I did find this tough, actually. I don't think
You
I got
did.
many of them right.
You
so
didn't.
That's quite normal for me for any quiz questions.
Anything, yeah. Normally, yeah.
Even the genres that I know a bit about. I could argue you've got better teeth, actually.
I think I might have. Slightly. Well, in this light, mine look whiter.
No, I'm talking about the alignment. You see, it's got one slightly further back.
Yes. We're not here to assess the teeth, though, are we?
Oh, that thing is quite interesting.
It is interesting.
Looking at people's teeth.
It is.
Not that I'm looking at everyone's teeth.
We're running quite behind tonight, so I'm going to move on. Question number 8. I think most people have answered anyway.
More stubble.
It's definitely a bloke.
A little bit of tongue. No bottom teeth.
Little tiny bit of nose.
Pull them down.
Oh, stop it. Well, I was expecting a little bit of dribble to come out of your mouth then. For goodness sake.
Isn't it funny? You get this close to their faces and suddenly they don't look so celebrity.
Yeah.
They look very normal. See, smoke and mirrors counts for a lot, doesn't it?
It does. The wonders of Hollywood. I think I'd say goodnight to her.
Well, you can go in and give her a
Well, she's asleep now, isn't she?
Well, you were moaning about how much of a pain she was, so I put her to bed. And then you get all upset. What number question is this one?
Number 8.
It's number 8.
I should have put a number next to them, shouldn't I? I didn't do that.
Some people are still coming in with this one. Just a couple, I think.
Okay, right. We're moving on then. Question number 9.
I can't create the dimples
It looks slightly constipated.
quite so much without really exaggerating.
Yeah, don't, Carl, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Lower teeth at the bottom. There we go. Finding these really hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite tricky, I think.
How far behind are they? Oh, okay, they've jumped back one.
Jump back one, yeah. Oh, hello. Big switch around then. All the answers went.
Yeah.
Like that. Sorry. The angry face.
That's because I said that she couldn't change her answer.
Ah.
Who's to say that she got it wrong in the first place, though? Maybe
Got it right, you mean?
got it right or wrong, you know.
that one. Ooh, do you think so? See, I'd argue that they could be better. Wouldn't you? For Hollywood.
Yeah.
Some people are.
Not quite sure about that, Team GKN.
I think we're there.
I think we're
that
there,
one.
yeah, we're there. Number 10.
Now this one shocked me when I saw it. Went, ooh.
Still having nightmares.
And I didn't get it right.
She did not.
I'm not going to attempt to try and copy that one.
No.
I don't feel like doing that. I haven't got gold teeth.
I got a bit of silver.
You did, eh?
That's supposed to have come off.
When?
It was only a protector, it was just to protect the teeth underneath. But well, at some point recently, my dentist was supposed to get back to me and say, okay, come back in, have a little look, and we'll take that off and sort it out. It's only temporary. It's become a bit more permanent.
I've got to contact the dentist.
What's that?
Not sure about that answer. Okay. Well, that is somebody that I don't know.
When you're done, if you'd like to put round 4, please, so we know that you're ready for round 4. So that one's going to come off the screen now. Now, round 4, I want to make sure everyone's ready first, is what was that?
What was that?
What was that? A disaster, darling, eh?
Oh, not necessarily. I think they might have got a couple, mightn't they? Even if I saw the whole face, I wouldn't remember the names.
Okay.
I believe.
I think everyone's ready for round 4.
Just a couple, maybe.
Okay, so round 4. I think we're all ready, Kel. We're going to start. Now, round 4, I'm going to play you a little recording that we did yesterday. And basically, you've got to tell us what the sound is.
What's that sound?
What is that sound? What was that? Okay. There are 10 sounds, and I need you to tell me what they are. We will play it through twice. Okay. So it plays on its own. So we'll play through once, and then we'll play through it again, and then it's done. All right. So you need to think quickly. You need to get your answers down.
You can write them down and then send them through later if you want. Or
No, they're going to write them down now.
no, I mean like.
Oh yeah, you don't have to literally do it at that moment.
And then you can just type it all in at the end of this round, kind of thing.
Okay.
Not like tomorrow.
So, are we all ready? Then we shall begin. We'll still be live though, so I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a little video I've created with sounds.
So we need to be quiet.
We need to be quiet. Are we ready? Then we shall begin.
talk now.
We can talk.
That was so hard.
Well, I could have muted it. I wasn't sure. So that was. We're going to go through them one more time. Okay, so you can have a little listen again.
But if you want to send through any answers now, you can.
All right. So we'll just do it straight away again now. We'll go straight through again. All right. So one more time through with that. And have a little guess. We made all these sounds ourselves. Okay, so they're not pre-recorded. We didn't get them off the internet or anything. We made all of the sounds ourselves. With our stuff in the house. Okay. So and the microphone. So
I mean the microphone.
Yeah. So we did it with this microphone and stuff in the house. So yeah. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's things that all of you can find in your home. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless you live in a really strange home.
We do.
Well, yeah, maybe, pretty much.
You're a bit strange.
I'm a little bit weird. Right, here we go. One more time, all the way through, and then we're going straight into the next round. Okay. So when this finishes, you need to get all your answers in and type round 5 because we're going to crack straight on. Okay. Here we go. One more time. We're back, Kel.
We're back. Oh, we can talk again.
Yeah, we can talk again now. So there we go. That was round 4. Well done, everyone.
That was really interesting watching all your
very
answers
interesting as answers
come
come through. I could hear the brains working.
I can still working.
Yeah. Now, round 5, last round. So normally we've been having a quick fire round. It's not a quick fire round this week. It is quick. Actually, it is a quick round, but it's a slightly different one. So you will need a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. Okay, so you need to go and grab a piece of pen. And so a piece of paper and a pen, or if you're really confident in typing quickly on the phone, then you can use that as well as normal. Okay? So you need to go and grab that now. I'm sure you've got something somewhere where you can write it down. And then when you've written down your answers, you can then photograph it like we did before for the other round that we did a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah, you can then either send it through or photograph.
That was a generation game round, wasn't it? Yeah, so photograph it and send it through to us on WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever. If you struggle to do it on WhatsApp, it's fine. Or, as I say, you can type it straight in. Or you can even do a voice message on your phone. Don't phone me. You can do a voice message.
Dictate it, you mean?
Yeah, you can dictate. You can do on your phone. You can just press the button to record a voice message.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
So it's easy as well.
Didn't
Isn't it?
come
So
right
all
out
these
that
options. You've got all these options. I don't mind how you get the information to me, but that's what you're going to do. And this round is called Know Your Boundaries. Has everyone said round 5, Kel?
I think all but 2, I think.
Okay.
All but 1, I think.
So this is Lee Sunlovers.
And
We're waiting for, is it? Team Brighton.
Just Lee Sunlovers, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just Lee Sunlovers.
Okay.
I think they might be a little bit delayed. Oh,
There we go. Round 5. Right, here we go.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm going to play you a little video, and it'll explain everything you need to know. All right, and then so get your paper ready, get your pen ready. I presume the fact you've written round 5 means you're ready to go. Hang on, what's Blinworth Beauty's typing? For goodness sake!
You're gonna get in trouble.
What? Who is?
You keep freezing on YouTube.
Well, it's nothing to do with us. It's an excellent connection. I mean, it's an excellent connection. Excellent connection. So you can switch to Facebook then, because Facebook is running fine. Okay. I'm back apparently. Yes, it's your signal, it's not ours. Right, here we go.
Yes, who's back?
Back again. Here we go. Are you ready? Know your boundaries. Coming up.
I need a pee break. Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, this won't take long. You can hold
Hold it.
You can hold it for this length of time because this is a quick round. Here we go. Round 5. Know your boundaries. And stop. No more writing. Pens down. Send your pictures through, please, ASAP, so that we know you've done it and you haven't cheated. Okay? So I told you it was a quick round. And if you need a wee, you can go for a wee now. Can't you? Well, there we go. Better latter than ever's already in, like a shot. Plymouth Beauties has just written 1. You're supposed to send a picture. Okay. Brilliant.
I think that was quite tough.
Yeah, of course it was tough. It was meant to be tough. It's meant to be tough. These aren't supposed to be easy.
Oh.
I mean, most of the quiz has been easy tonight. One of the rounds has got to be tricky. And this is why we didn't do it. But I wanted to do a joke around for this one as well.
I said
But no one was going to get 48, were they? No one. No one can write that quickly.
Wow.
Unless they're a team of two,
I think.
and they know all their counties, and they're sorry, you do north of England, I'll do south of England, or I'll do north of Watford and you do south of Watford.
I'm just saying it kept it fair.
Yeah, I know.
So everyone had the opportunity to earn the same amount of points. That was my reasoning.
I see. Fair enough. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Can you check these? Because I don't want them leaning over you.
Just stop
Yeah,
leaning
sorry.
then. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's a better letter than ever. Oh, they've done some voice and then written some. Oh, maybe just so you could understand.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Actually, I think everyone's roughly around the same amount.
They are actually, yeah.
Which is interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's either to do with the fact they had limited time, or we only tend to remember a certain amount.
We do, yeah.
Counties.
It's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky. Well done.
Good way to...
Oh, go back, go up. No, scroll up. Go to Blenworth Beauties. We thought it was the one arrow was pointing at. Can we do it again? Was the question not clear enough? Did you not read what it said? Because everyone else got it right. Everyone.
I think they're drunk.
Clearly. It wasn't the one that we was pointing at. And in any case, you got the question wrong. Because there's actually two. There was two that it was pointing at because they were too small for me to write to do anything with. No one else got it wrong, Blenworth Beauties, I'm afraid. What a spanner. What a spanner. Now, if I'd had majority of people saying that...
Can we please do it again? No, they wrote it. Hang on, what's that?
That's their answers. That's from the Hungry Hawks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't let them. People are saying don't let them.
Don't let them.
Yeah.
I don't think we can because they're the only ones.
Brecon Beacons, Blenworth Beauties, losers. Brilliant.
Oh, you're also supportive of each other. That's funny.
What was the countdown for then? You thought it was 10 questions. What was the countdown for?
Did you read the instructions?
I thought the instructions were very clear.
James also said it before it all happened.
Yeah. Clearly not listening.
Still out of focus. You lost 10 seconds. How did you lose 10 seconds?
Well, don't worry too much too hot because you got about as many down as everyone else did.
Paul DeBeck and Kelly Boag says, all's fair in love and quizzing.
No, it's not. It's not all's fair in love and quizzing.
Drew says he's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
Has he thrown his toys out the pram?
Team Brighton says she lost a bit of connection as well. Well, we were full on the whole time. We haven't lost any connection at all. So that happens a bit. I'm unfortunately.
Some of these things are out of our control.
Yeah. Yeah, Card Answer said that the round was very clear. And they only got two answers. They got two things. They wrote two things down. That's it. But we'd frozen. But hang on. That doesn't answer. But we'd frozen. What does that... The thing was on the screen. I can't do it again because that's not fair. It's not fair. Is it, Kel? Don't you dare say it is fair.
No, I'm not saying anything.
You're huffing at them, aren't you?
No,
Huffing at them.
I think he's serious. Who's serious? James or
Me,
Drew?
Julian, probably. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But unfortunately, if it's to do with internet connections, there's not much we can do about it, is there?
No. I'm just going to look at the... I'm going to watch the video that I did to see how unclear I was. Right, here we go. You can watch this video, Kel, with me.
I'm watching. They're looking at us.
They're looking at us watching the video.
Yeah, but what I think what they're trying to say is they didn't see it.
Yeah, but they saw the arrow. Okay? Right.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
That kind of... Unless it froze there, which would be very unlikely.
I don't know.
And there's still 2 arrows. I think she's trying to get out of it. Tequila Mockingbird says, has Blendworth Beauties played the birthday card?
They're quitting.
They're quitting, are they? Okay.
Well...
Yeah. I do think it was kind of...
Well, it says it on the video, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you saw the countdown, then you saw it.
Yeah. Did you not see the countdown at all, Blendworth Beauties?
Don't fall for their bleating, says Fine Pair of Shoulders.
Yeah.
It was totally clear, even to us, and the screen was still anyway. Yeah, if it froze, unfortunately, if it froze in your area, there's not much we can do.
But it doesn't. But that doesn't. If it freezes, if you don't know what the question is, then and it freezes, and you're stuffed. But if it froze with the question and the timer
it doesn't matter.
and the map, doesn't matter, does it?
No. So we need more info. Then.
Well, there is no steward's inquiry. That's just it. Other people said they lost internet as well. They lost about 10 seconds, but they still got a fair few down. Anyway, it's not open for debate. What I quite like is the banter between other teams telling you to just shut up.
Oh dear.
Oh well. Well, it's nearly 10 o'clock.
They've all gone very quiet.
They have
now.
all gone very
I
quiet.
don't think anyone wants to
Brecon
say anything.
Beacons is writing something.
Even if you lost 10 seconds, though, there's still been 30 seconds have passed. You've all had that time to write it down.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And
yeah.
even now that you know what the question was, you could have written it down now. We would have said nothing. But, you still haven't sent through any answers. So, we're going to go now.
Lucky it wasn't their joke around.
Yeah, lucky it wasn't their joke around. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. Who's to say they haven't got top marks on all the other rounds as well?
Well, that's
so
the
this
thing.
round wouldn't have made any difference anyway.
This is why I didn't want to make this one a joke around. Because I thought, well, it could be quite varied. But actually, everyone's pretty similar, I think, in this. So, it just keeps it keeps it fair, doesn't it?
It does.
Easy. So you've all had the opportunity to have the same amount of points.
Yes.
Even with a joke around.
Yes. We're going to go now.
To be fair, I thought they were all my friends, and now I know differently.
Well, yeah, you do know differently, really. Yeah, true. No one cares. No one likes you anyway. They just tolerate.
Oh, what happens in lockdown stays in lockdown.
Yeah, they just tolerate you, basically.
We don't talk about lockdown quizzes.
Yes. Thank you, Hungry Hawks. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to go now. Kelly will see you in the morning for a lockdown workout at 10:30. I'll see you tomorrow night 8:15. We'll keep it at 8:15, even though there's no clapping to be done on doorsteps now. We'll keep it at 8:15, as is what we've been doing for 11 weeks now. For the results show, you can see how you all got on, how many counties you got for round 5. Some of you got a few, some of you got more, some of you got one. One is better than none, isn't it?
It is.
One is better than none. One is better than none. And anyway, we'll leave it there. Yeah. So that's all there is. Really.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.
Is it really week 11? My goodness.
The 11th week of the quiz.
I'm totally losing track.
I was going to show you the timetable, the leaderboard as it stands currently. So there we go. There's the leaderboard as it currently stands. So those Blendworth Beauties who are out are currently 3rd. So if they come out, if they drop out...
To be fair, though, Blendworth Beauties, you're right at the top of the leaderboards. So come on. Come on. That's what Ella would say. Come on.
It could be worse. You could be Team Unwise, couldn't it? Who haven't joined us since... Well, it's a whole zeros all the way across. They joined us in week 1 and that was it. So don't be too disheartened. Yeah. So there we go. There's the leaderboard. So this week, you could see some people changing places. There could be an 8-score swing. So the Tequila Mockingbird could push themselves up, potentially. Agatha Christie, you can make up some ground as well. We just don't know. We just don't know,
We
Kel.
just don't know.
We just don't know what's going to happen. We just don't know.
We just don't know.
Just don't know.
Just don't know.
Anyway. But what I do know is that we're now going to clear off.
Okay.
So we've had enough. I don't need all this abuse.
We've had dinner.
We've had dinner.
Daughter's in bed.
She's in bed. I'm going to go and have a chocolate pot
We've won
and
tonight.
watch some YouTube nonsense.
More
Which is what I do.
conspiracy theories, probably.
No, I don't need those today.
I think we filled our brain with those. We know all about them.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Anyway, so it's good night from me.
And good night from him.
Well done, Kel.
I remembered.
Well done. We'll all see you soon. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye now. Bye,
Bye.
bye, bye.